Hello, my name is Eugene Johnson Jr., and I have a question for you today. What is your definition of a man? The same look you're giving me right now is the same look I gave to the person who asked me that question. We all have definitions for things and people. The question is it accurate? In my journey to find my answer on the definition of a man, I established an organization called Man to Man, Let's Talk. And the purpose of my organization is to bring awareness to a more accurate definition of a man. My passion and determination for the answer was driven by the example of my hero, my father. Even though my father never shared with me the definition of a man, he lived the definition in fatherhood, being a phenomenal husband, and dedicating his life to the Lord. I knew I had the best example in my life. I just didn't know how to sum it up, and neither did my dad. What is your definition of a man? Here's something to think about. Imagine this. We are all in the conference room learning how to be a motivational speaker. Someone walks into the room, the wrong room, and before they leave, they ask the question, what is a motivational speaker? Well, with over 100 of us in the room, about 10 of us answered the question, and the others declined to answer because those 10 did a great job in explaining what a motivational speaker is. Now, if we can answer a question for what we do, why is it so hard for us to answer the question for who God created us to be? If I ask this same group, what is your definition of a man, I will probably get 100 different answers. That is a problem. Many humans are confused today because we don't know who we have been created to be. We have an identity crisis. What is your definition of a man? Well, after seeing so many men suffer in silence, suppress their feelings, and give up on life, I knew I had to do something. I was led to listen to a video by the late, great Myles Munroe, and he talked about the story in the Bible about David and his son Solomon. That's right, David, the one who killed Goliath, and Solomon, the wisest man in the Bible. David shared with his son in his old age he was going to die, and he told his son Solomon to be strong and act like a man. He shared with him 3 things he needed to do to be a man, and men should strive to be, and what women should look for. You need to write this down. David said, observe the Lord your God, walk in obedience to him, keep his decrees and commands as it is written in the law of Moses. You will prosper in everything that you do and everywhere you go when you do this. Men, we are created in God's image, and he has chosen us to fulfill his purpose. We cannot miss this opportunity. We only have one time to do it, but we must know our definition. I found my definition, and it came from the one true source, and that source is God. And my goal is to bring awareness to everyone else who wants to know the definition of a man. My name is Eugene Johnson Jr. Thank you. Man to Man, let's talk.